What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about what is honestly about to be a one-of-a-kind seasonal drop for Black Ops 6, which is going to be The Haunting. Definitely stay tuned. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if Scooby-Doo was actually a collab for this update, considering how much of a mystery the entire season is about to be. Within a matter of the next couple of days, we may end up learning everything about the actual in-game DLC, the Battle Pass, the crossover bundles, while all of that content could actually release a good 24 to 48 hours after it's all revealed. Now with that, make sure you guys have notifications on, because although there's plenty of reports that I'm still going to be posting about that are related to Black Ops 7, I haven't forgot about Black Ops 6, and The Haunting is usually one of my favorite times of every year. It's almost like Christmas. I mean, if anything, the Halloween updates are usually the best updates of the year, or some of the best at least, when it comes to closing out the current Call of Duty's life cycle. But real quick, when it comes to the open access beta for Black Ops 7, you guys might be aware, but the level cap has been increased to level 30. You can now play the game without the need of a beta code or a pre-order, regardless of your platform, and some additional beta rewards that you couldn't get previously, while we got a new map added to multiplayer and an extension to the zombie survival beta, which will now be ending when the multiplayer beta ends. But it looks like Team Ricochet also provided an update on what's been going on with the current anti-cheat, especially within the BO7 beta. It's unclear if extra layers of security have also been added to Black Ops 6 alongside the security they're implementing for Black Ops 7. I'll keep you guys in the loop about that one, but Ricochet did say that about 97% of all cheaters in the beta have been banned within 30 minutes of signing in, and less than 1% of cheaters actually got into a match and were also removed within minutes, while they also mentioned that more cheat providers have been taken down, with many providers now saying their cheats are actually unusable for Black Ops 7. So hopefully this doesn't mean these cheaters get more aggressive within Season 6 The Haunting if they're going to stick around for just a couple more weeks. But the current in-game Battle Pass timer does suggest that Season 5 of Black Ops 6 does come to an end this Thursday. Coincidentally, that's also right around when the beta is meant to end for Black Ops 7, so could this be the most perfectly timed final content drop for the current Call of Duty, so that there is something we can all jump onto, which also helps COD players stay busy because Battlefield 6 releases later this Friday? But for those that are still doubting that a Season 6 actually exists, let's take a look back at a Ricochet blog post from a couple of weeks ago. If you scroll all the way down, it does mention that within Season 6, we're going to be getting more in-game pop-ups and notifications about Secure Boot and TPM 2.0. Obviously, if you've been playing the Black Ops 7 beta, then you already had to either upgrade to Windows 11, enable Secure Boot, or go into the BIOS if you're staying on Windows 10 for a little while and enable Secure Boot that way. So you guys have probably already gotten rid of the in-game pop-ups for that, but it looks like Season 6 is going to provide more clarity on what you need to do with your PC. And you can go all the way back to when Black Cell got announced for Black Ops 6, and yes, it did mention that we're going to be getting an XP boost if you own all the Black Cells from the entire BO6 cycle, going all the way into the final season, Season 6. But Reality UK also seems to have data mined some new information about a Season 6 reference that was actually found within the Black Ops 7 beta, so it's possible that an in-game pop-up for the Black Ops 7 beta will end up talking a bit more about what could be The Haunting, some Halloween crossovers. That could be something we see pop up in the coming days, but weirdly enough, over in Black Ops 6, a new message of the day does actually mention Season 6, and specifically some new Gobblegums that we could be getting for zombies that may not actually carry forward into BO7, so it's an advertisement for the Monster Gobblegum Pack, which as of now is going to come with over 30 badass Gobblegums that you can use in either BO6 or 7. All you have to do to get that pack is just pre-order Black Ops 7 and log into the game before the end of the beta this Thursday. But it does mention in this pop-up that it excludes Gobblegums coming with Season 6. So does that mean we're going to be getting brand new Gobblegums to close out the Black Ops 6 cycle that for whatever reason just won't carry forward into the next game, which is kind of strange since all Gobblegums from Black Ops 6 could be seen right now in the zombie survival beta. I managed to see all the current Gobblegums over at Treyarch a few weeks ago, and I also played survival early. So what I'm thinking is that we could be seeing an exclusive Halloween set of Gobblegums that won't carry forward, but will be able to be earned and then used maybe permanently within Black Ops 6 going forward, or will only be available for a limited time during what could be an LTM or something else coming to zombies. Now, despite all of that, this is shaping up to be the latest reveal for a brand new season ever. I totally understand folks out there who are completely in the dark about The Haunting. If anything, I like the element of surprise where they might just market it and then drop the content within like a day or two. Is it possible they don't market at all and just drop everything as a surprise? You never know, but something was deliberately done to make sure that data miners and leakers couldn't actually find any information about the haunting back when Season 5 reloaded and the Black Ops 7 beta preload released a couple of weeks back, because typically the content update or the title update before the Halloween one is usually the one that contains a bunch of spoilers for the next big content drop, and that just didn't happen this time around for Season 6 The Haunting. Now, considering that just about everything that was promised for the Black Ops 7 beta is out now, apart from, let's say, the Toshin multiplayer map, everything else that was promised game mode wise, level cap wise, or item wise, everything's out. So considering that's the case, technically it wouldn't really hurt to start marketing the Haunting on tomorrow, October the 6th. That's a Monday. Maybe push it a little into the 7th. I wouldn't really mind, but I think it's an open window to go ahead and market the final season of BO6, since everything else that they probably wanted to market previously has already been released. On average, they usually market a brand new season around 7 days before the actual content releases. Reloaded updates are an exception, where you might get a reveal on a Monday and then that ends up dropping on a Thursday. Maybe the Haunting just isn't that big this year and it's kind of being treated like a mid-season Reloaded update, to the point where they're marketing it a bit late. Although it wouldn't have hurt to tease a little bit to do with the Haunting during the recent COD pod, or maybe even at COD Next, especially if there's a chance that the Halloween crossover operators carry forward to the next game. Then it could have made sense to actually talk a little bit about those collabs already, but they just haven't said anything at all. I know people have also questioned how Season 6 could make sense, since there's only about 5 weeks from the end of the beta until the new launch of Black Ops 7. Well, the thing is, as we also saw with Modern Warfare 3, typically the final season of a Call of Duty will get around 4 weeks of support, where new content's being added into that current title. Then the next Call of Duty will drop, and while that game is in a pre-season window for about a month, Season 6 of the last game will still be ongoing, allowing you to continue progressing that battle pass while playing the next Call of Duty, if that makes sense. But I know it's probably frustrating because the contents within the Season 6 Battle Pass of BO6 aren't going to carry into BO7, unlike what we saw between MW2 to 3's jump, where players are progressing the Season 6 Haunting Pass while playing Modern Warfare 3. Even though the rewards originated from the game prior, they were then able to use those items flawlessly and seamlessly in the new Call of Duty. But as of now, and as I covered in a previous Haunting-focused video, very little is known about what content we're actually going to see. There's plenty of rumored collabs that we can theorize and speculate about all day. We'll know exactly what those are come this week. But there's also whispers going around that the MP40 is set in stone to be the new SMG of the final season. Thankfully, through Warzone, we can still continue to use it when Black Ops 7 integrates. You just won't be able to bring this into campaign, multiplayer, or zombies within Black Ops 7. But there's also whispers about maybe a chainsaw blueprint, could be a dedicated chainsaw melee weapon. And I think as far as maps go, it's going to be pretty simple, to where you maybe get one new 6v6 map, then a bunch of Halloween reskins, or just a bunch of Halloween reskins to, let's say, Nuketown, Firing Range, Stakeout, or something. It's also rumored that we're going to be seeing nighttime versions of Verdansk and Rebirth, which would make sense considering the Halloween LTMs we end up getting every year within Warzone. But either way, that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. It's crazy to think that we're just a couple of days away from a full-fledged reveal of the final season and the release of all the content too. Obviously, throughout the summer, there were plenty of droughts of information. There wasn't much going on or releasing. They could have probably squeezed in some little tidbits of marketing for the Haunting before COD Next even happened for BO7, but that would have been in a perfect world, and we don't live in one. So unfortunately, we had to be a bit patient before we ended up getting any Halloween details for Black Ops 6. But that at least means that time is going to fly by before November the 14th. With that being said, really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.